She's creative strategy from Cheil. How do you pronounce that? Cheil?
What?
Cheil?
Cheil.
Cheil. We are going
Yes.
to pronounce a lot of different
It's an
names.
international agency.
International
Yeah.
agency, and that's how you pronounce it in Ukraine. Julia, are you ready?
Oh,
Yes. Remember to come a little bit next to the light.
stand up.
Yeah. Don't hide. All right.
Okay, yes, of
When
course.
you're ready, just tell to
Sure.
me.
I'm
Okay.
ready, Mish. Hi. I'm sure you all remember a few words about Ukraine from news: revolution, Crimea, annexation, and war. Ukraine of 2014 is all about fighting, and I'd like to tell you a short story about how art and creativity changed our minds and helped us to fight through this difficult year. It's easy to understand against what we were fighting: corruption, dictatorship, violation of human rights. All first creative materials of Ukrainian revolution were based on this word against. But if you give it a thought, it's quite a negative tone of communication. You actually can't win a fight only fighting against something. It's a negative common goal that will lead only to hatred. In order to win, you have to fight for something. So what have we been fighting for? We fight for our country, for idea of our country, because country is idea, it's unity of people. And this idea was quite simple for us, but it was about patriotism, and we were never patriots before. Millions of Ukrainians were never patriots. So how did it happen that patriotism became the most popular communication topic in Ukraine? The wider target audience you have, the more simple and basic message you have to communicate to them. So nation is quite a wide target audience, and patriotism is quite a simple message, because to love your country is quite simple. And this idea was perfect to unite people, because in critical situation you have to feel unity with somebody. And it started, this idea became spread when creatives suddenly think, hey, we sell a lot of commercial shit and we have a huge expertise in communication, and this is a time when we really can change something. We can be really powerful, and we can make something special for our country. And a lot of national projects and social initiatives has started. Ukrainian symbols, colors, patterns, flag became simple visual codes that united people. Ukrainian artists, of course, supported national idea with their own creativity. Ukrainian music band Okean Elzy organized probably their best concert on Maidan. Just imagine, hundreds of thousands of people were singing a national anthem all together. Videos from this event quickly became viral. And of course, big media market players couldn't stay aside anymore. Patriotism became top them for different TV content. And since the start of separatist activity, all national TV channels broadcasting with special sign, Unite Ukraine, on both Russian and Ukrainian language. After the Crimea annexation and military activity in the east, we realized very sad thing. Our neighbors and friends became our enemies. It provoked boycott of Russian goods. So small and medium local business realized the importance of pro-Ukrainian communication, and they started change their messages, their packs, design of their different creative materials. Of course, big businesses are much more inflexible, but even they, very slowly, one by one, started to change some accents in communication. So patriotism finally became powerful communication platform. All these changes accompanied with rethinking of national identity with help of fashion designers and local clothes producers, it became part of fashion. Now every self-respecting hipster have a T-shirt with state emblem, really. And these pictures were taken during president election in May. Adults, kids, even animals were dressed in vyshyvanka, part of our national costume. So idea of patriotism started with several posts on Facebook and some handmade materials finally driving huge change in people's behavior. Now I'd like to show you a few cases. First one is one of my favorite case. It's made by Banda agency and called "I'm a Drop in the Ocean." It's based on a very simple idea. Together we can achieve anything. Second is beautiful in its simplicity, a project made by Anna Kostenko. It's just a simple website where you can create your own profile picture using different Ukrainian symbols. 150,000 likes, and for Ukraine it's quite a lot. Third one show really changes in government strategy as for design, because this is a new symbol in memory of Second World War victims that was designed instead of previous pro-Soviet symbol. And fourth case, I'd like to show you, just for a second, yes. It's small and cheap, but really representative TV spot of those times. Eternal rivals football teams Dynamo and Shakhtar had a match. And what was really interesting, the Ultras fans, who were enemies for more than 20 years, unite at first time in this year in name of our country. To sum up what I expressed, political and social changes were started with what against. And thanks to creativity and art, they changed its focus toward patriotism, toward vote for vote. As a result, we had a great, powerful patriotic rethinking boom in Ukraine. And this is probably the most positive result of this incredibly difficult and painful year. And we all know that patriotism is just an idea, but thanks to it, it's easier for whole country to believe in future. Thank you.
Thank you.